Alright.
Samantha, about Summoner's Court.
I'll try not to beat you too badly this time. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
These freaking... Kinda gotta, like, steer them away from the pools, too. Because they can kind of, like, fuck up your aim.
How am I to top that? Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio! Yes! How am I to top that? That settles it, then.
Did I beat her? Hell yeah! By 10 points.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you.
You
Appears
did
I
beat me.
overestimated myself.
Once. And we tied once.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
I feel like I should be worried. Alright. Now.
Do you think it's painful to be in a half-transformed?
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
What are you up to now?
Gothic attire. Oh, she kind of blends with my outfit too. Alright, let me change the time of day.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Let's see, so I got that one.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Let's see, so I see something here, it's that door. I see something down here, but see, it's like that gateway I went through.
Revelio.
Oh shit, another accidental discovery. Also, don't worry, we are going to get back to the main story mode shortly. No. There we go.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Aha! Hey, there was something I was missing. Did I go upstairs or downstairs? Nope, right here. Perfect.
Got it.
God, that took a lot of searching.
Revelio.
How are you supposed to get that open? I wonder. Hmm. All right.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
Not just nicely, it's complete.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
Oh my god, I played the theme. That was awesome.
Well, look at that. Thanks
Dude,
goes
that
to
was
the
awesome.
former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole. Aloha Mora.
Okay, so it's tracking that quest. That was gorgeous. That looks gorgeous. And the fact that it lights up when you cast spells is just
Think
the icing
they're
on
oh
top.
so clever. This game's the best one ever.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Okay. Finally done that one. Now let's see. Oh shit, I gotta go back to the... It's been way more than 15 minutes. I have to go back to the room requirement and get the flux weed. And then what was the other requirement I needed? Just gotta use all 3 combat points simultaneously. So I gotta use them in succession, one after the other. First of all, guess I won't let me change the time of day and the room requirement, so let's go out here. Then advance time to daytime. Perfect. And then what we'll do is go to the world map. Have a couple different things we can do. A lot of flu flames down here to unlock. A lot of flu flames to unlock. I did say after I finish the daily keys to do the main mission, so what I'm going to do first is go to an area that has some enemies in it, and then do the fulfillment for Garlic, learn Flipendo, then go back out onto the castle grounds, beyond the castle grounds I should say, and do the main mission. For now though, let's do these spell fulfillments. Oh wait, there's some enemies up here.
Figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching.
Poachers.
Dumb beasts for everyone.
Perfect. This is the exact enemy type I was looking for too.
I shall get that goblin helm back. Hopefully from your corpse. Our fortune. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Fine.
Problem solved perfectly.
Perfect.
Now, go back to Professor Garlic.
What are you up to now?
Learning a spell from Professor Garlic. Leave me alone.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so. Look at that! You're a natural.
Remember when this was the major spell? Like when the Harry Potter PC game that I played on the channel? Remember when that was like the general spell that you used? Good times. What's closest to where we gotta go? Right here. Then I figure we can fly around the other way and get the flue flames that are around there. And we can go back, actually. We can go to the right a little bit and get that one over there. And then work our way around to the mission. Because Revelio will
Good
actually
resource
reveal
indeed, your
most
field
of this.
guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio.
Well, not. Don't think so. Right there, we can fly over there ourselves to trigger it, obviously. But I didn't want to set a mark with Revelio.
Revelio.
But hey, the more map we open up, the better. I was looking at the trophies, and there actually is a trophy for unlocking all the fluid networks, so I'm going to try to unlock all those when I can. Okay.
Revelio. Revelio.
This dumb barrier around the school, I swear.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Hello?
Don't worry, I'm not here to start trouble. I'm just here to unlock some fast travel locations. Figure I might as well get all the ones in this general area and then start the mission.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
And one more. Right back here. It's that strip over here that we're closer to it.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Follow Sebastian.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
So he made up his mind.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Kind of fucked up though that she has a curse that she can't really
That
be
boy
cured
will
from.
fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right.
Is he played by the
She
guy
said she
that
was
was,
going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
his face looks familiar.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
John Rhys Davies, that's who he looks like. I had to look that up.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Determination.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Actually, before I even continue, I do want to use the talent point that I unlocked. I think I'll use it for another spell knowledge. Logic, is that what you said? Another spell knowledge set. There we go. And then
Revelio.
we'll give that Accio. We'll give it Arrest the Momentum. Spelliarmus. And one more. We'll put Lumos in there. And then here we'll tag out the modification spells. Alright.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Disarm, bitch.
Revelio.
This will not go well. Is that the best you can do? This is sad. Really, it is. I won't rest.
Ow. Asshole.
Won't get away with that.
You've made your last mistake.
Did I?
Seems your art is in someone's ear.
Ow.
Stop avoiding me.
Arrest the momentum. Expelliarmus.
How nice of you to stop.
Do not.
Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Arrest the lunatic. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific
Revelio.
reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
It's a well over here.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh,
That's
and
about right.
this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Dude
They've
teleported
left
in
all
front
of
of me.
this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The group is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think the others are wrong. I had power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
The fuck? Oh, that's why it's stealth snare.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Haha.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Perfect.